We're back with Video Soul. I'm Donnie Simpson, and we got another hour to go with the one and only Whitney Houston.
Ooh.
And I'm delighted to have you here today.
I'm glad
really
to be here.
It's very special.
Yes.
Now, we were talking earlier about Boys in the Hood movie.
Yes.
You have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Yeah. It's very special. I got a chance to see it yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's just a great film. It's unfortunate that,
Yeah.
you know, right now it's being associated with so much violence, when actually it's an anti-violent movie. I mean, it's about peace.
Right. Well, maybe people really want to see it really bad, so they fighting to get in. I don't know.
I don't think that's the case.
Do you think that people actually come with the attitude of wanting to fight?
Well, a certain element, yeah, because
with that energy, really?
Yeah, I mean, when you get some of the gangbangers coming through there, yeah.
Yeah, we should stay home.
Yeah.
Wait till it come on cable.
I know. It's really sad. But I think back, though, on New Jack City, and the opening weekend it had. Remember, it had a small riot, really, in Westwood in California, and it survived that.
Right.
So I'm just hoping that this movie will, too.
Wasn't there the problem of the movies being put in certain cinemas and weren't being put in other cinemas? And this was I heard this was one of the issues, that the kids were kind of outraged because they weren't playing the movies in their
neighborhoods.
Right. So maybe that's like kind of what it's all about.
That could have a lot to do with it, too.
Yeah, the anger, you know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is a great film when you get a chance. I know you're on the road now, but really, it's one of the most touching movies I have ever seen. And this young guy, I mean, 23 years old, to put together a film like this, he's brilliant.
I'm really proud of him. And I didn't even know him, and I'm proud of him.
And you haven't even seen it, and you're proud of him.
And I'm proud of him, because he's young, and he's black, and he's doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they did some big numbers. Opening weekend, they did $9.2 million.
My goodness.
So,
Woo.
it's very impressive.
Haven't we come a long way?
I'm telling you, we really have, haven't we? And we're moving on up. Do you have any interest in doing, at one point it was rumored, every time I ask you something, it's a rumor.
Nothing real?
But I read, all right, let me rephrase that.
Okay.
I have read that you were going to do film.
Yeah.
With your lover, Robert De Niro.
Donnie, you ain't right at all. This man is wrong. He's wrong. My lover, now you know, Robert De Niro is not my lover. It has not. It isn't. It wasn't. It ain't ever gonna be.
Oh boy,
Donnie is crazy.
I didn't write it. I just read it.
I know it. That's what really hurts me, Donnie. That you just read it.
But I didn't believe it.
No,
I just read it.
You know, there was talk of Robert and I doing a film together. As a matter of fact, there's still some talk about it. There's a picture that he was interested in having me do with him. We're still talking about it, you know. It's been about 2 years. It's one of those, let's do a film together, okay.
Just like the deal with Michael, huh? It's like, and you sit back and wait for the phone call.
Yeah, I don't wait for nothing. If we're going to do it, we'll do it. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that. But I would love to do a film with Mr. De Niro. I think he's a brilliant actor. I do. But I am doing a movie with Kevin Costner in the fall.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that one about?
This one's about, it's called The Bodyguard. You know, he's a bodyguard, and I'm very famous and stuff, and, you know, it's a lot of action and a lot of suspense, and, you know, so it's a really good film. I think you might like it.
You haven't started work on it yet,
No, after the tour.
You're very famous. Isn't that something?
I'm too famous for my own nerves. I really am.
Okay, we're going to take a look at the video. I know you haven't seen it in a while.
I haven't seen this video in a long time, so it's going to be really, really special.
You want to do the honors of introducing it?
It's me. It's me. So emotional. I keep forgetting this. Yeah.
Simpson, so much what you say. And if you still need her, then be on your way. Don't wanna hear about Simpson.
That's a funky jam. Yeah.
There you go.
That is so bad. That's your new single.
Yeah.
It looks it's looking well. It's only been out, what, 2 weeks maybe?
Yeah. Is that about 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still watch your records as they climb the charts? Really, why?
I don't know. I just don't.
Did you watch them at first?
I never did.
Really? Were you surprised at first when you got your first #1 record?
It didn't hit me until like the fourth #1 in.
You're kidding.
Yeah. I was on tour. Everything was happening so fast. Things were happening, and I was like, I just remember being very thankful.
Yeah.
Like every time you say, oh, you break up with the words, thank you, Jesus. I would say, thank you, Lord, thank you. Yeah. But it really did not hit me until like the fourth song in. I said, wow, you got about 4 number ones. Go, girl.
Did you know then that you were major?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm. No. I didn't know then. I was kind of oblivious to it. Yeah. To really be honest with you, I was. I don't know. I think because I was more concerned with just keeping my head together about the whole thing. I knew what was going on around me, but I never focused in on it. I never did.
Yeah. You say you're busy trying to keep your head together. You were, what, 20 at the time?
Yeah.
I would assume that it must have been the influence of your mother that had your head focused on your head.
I mean, if I didn't have my head together, she would have my head. She would have my head. My mom is a good influence on things of that nature, keeping your head together, because she always bring you back down, say, wait a minute. Yeah, she's good about things like that. But, there was a lot of stuff going on then.
Do you think it also helped to keep your feet on the ground, the fact that you had been around the business for so long?
Yes.
That you knew Aretha Franklin growing up? I mean, that you'd seen so much success.
Not only being around and knowing all these famous people, but it was knowing the business, and not being ignorant to it, So when I walked into the business, I knew, what the deal was, I knew exactly how it functioned and how it's supposed to go. And I have 2 parents that, have been in the business for over 30-some-odd years, so it always gives you a little edge to know.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you came in without some of the fears that a lot of new artists do.
Oh, yeah.
Because they come in and they really don't know the business.
Right.
And a lot of them are had by the business as a result of that. Right,
exactly. And that's what I tell young people, know the business. So nobody can know it for you and tell it, to you. Get to know it for yourself. So when it comes down to dollars and cents and what the business is, about and everything, you'll know, you have it in your mind, It's all right, you got lawyers and everybody like that, but for you to know it is the most important.
Yeah. How important has Clive Davis been in the career of Whitney Houston?
Clive has been very instrumental because Clive is known for what he has been known for throughout his career. Clive picks great songs for the right artist, Clive knows rare talent. He knows rare talent. And when he does, he focuses in on it, and he knows exactly, where to go with it. He'll say, this song is right for you, and you listen to it, and, most of what Clive has given me, we have both loved, together. When he plays me songs like, oh, yeah, like Saving All My Love for You, I was like, yeah, I like that. I can sing that. I can really do with it what I think needs to be done, He knows that. Clive is good. He's got great ears. Got great ears.
Is he the person that has directed your career more than any other?
Clive has been, like I said, instrumental in matching me with, say, a Michael Masser. He'll say, Whitney, he knows my talent. He knows my range of talent. So he'll say to me, there's somebody I'd like for you to meet. Someone that I think is a great songwriter. He's written this song or that song, or just like the How Will I Know duo, George and what's the other one, Shannon? Yeah, they were unknown. Nobody knew who they were. Somebody heard them, a demo of theirs, and they presented it to Clive, and he said, yeah, Whitney would be great for this. It's that kind of thing, He has guided my record career, but as far as my career, that's my thing. Yeah. Because like I told you, I grew up. I'm a showbiz kid, I've been around it, in it, on top of it, underneath it, I've seen all aspects of the business.
Since you were a baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We want to do the video for the song that you mentioned a couple of minutes ago.
Saving All My Love for You.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one. This would be good.
Okay. Let's check it out. Saving All My Love, Whitney Houston.